Hi there, my name is Sarah Johnston and welcome to my TED Talk. Today I'll be discussing the effects of veganism on my lifestyle for the past 2 weeks. So I looked at how it affected my eating habits, my sleeping habits, and my energy and exercise levels. So a bit of background information. As I said, my name is Sarah and I recently graduated from the University of Guelph with a major in history and a minor in child and family studies. More recently, I'm now studying at the University of Brock University with hopes to become a primary junior education teacher one day. Something more personal you might not know about me is I am a huge animal lover. So this is my best friend's dog. His name is Hunter. He's a huge suck. He'll stay by your side day and night. This is an elephant I adopted 2 years ago for my birthday, or I sponsored her. Her name is Ellie, which I know is the most unoriginal name, but I love her. So I protect her from poachers or any unnecessary outside forces that come near her. This is my other best friend. Her name is Jackie. This is her dog Stammers when he was about 6 weeks old, this little tiny thing. He's no longer that little. He's about 100 pounds and a complete bulldozer. He eats everything. He's a little terror. And this was one day when I went to the farm up near my other friend's house with a couple of us, and I was feeding a couple of the horses some grass because they were hungry. So what is this project all about? As I said, I'm really passionate about animal and animal rights. So at 14 years old, in my rebellious stage, I became a vegetarian. My father was furious, but then started laughing because it's just typical me. I decide things on a whim. So by 18, roughly, I wanted world domination. But by 18 and a half, I kind of decided equality for animals would be nice. That was a huge passion of mine. So the next steps in this, I thought, why not become a vegan? Why not try it out and see where it takes me? So why a vegan? As I said, I do have the prior experience of being a vegetarian. I was a vegetarian for 4 years. And so I thought, how hard could it really be? I didn't think it would be that difficult. But the added benefits of the healthiness of a vegan lifestyle really intrigued me. So I wanted to research that and kind of see what it really held and what it meant to be a vegan. So kind of a baseline to start at is, what is a vegan? Because a lot of people don't really know, or they kind of have this assumption of it. So it's the exclusion of any and all animal products, including eggs and dairy products, in a diet based on the belief that animals have the right to live freely without any human intervention or interference. So that is the baseline, is animals should live without humans raising them or keeping them cooped up in a cage. Like, there's no human interference. Veganism also extends to the fact that, or to the point where humans should not be wearing animals, so any leather or fur is completely unacceptable. And I made sure to abide by that in my project. So the health benefits, this is part of my research, were really intriguing to me as I read about them. So animal fats and proteins have been associated with a higher risk of developing cancer, diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. So personally, I've witnessed a lot of these chronic illnesses in my family. So it was interesting to kind of have a diet or take part in a diet that reduced your chances of getting these diseases. Plant-based diets have minimized genetic propensity to developing chronic diseases. Whole grains, vegetables, fruits, and legumes have no cholesterol in their diet, which I found really cool. And something I found kind of interesting to me was that men with early stage prostate cancer who switch to a vegan diet have been found to stop or reverse the progression of their illness altogether. So that was really interesting. I found the literature and the research on this topic was really diverse and I think it's an upcoming topic, so a lot of people are now trying to look into it more and get a more in-depth view of what this, I don't want to call it a trend, but what veganism really is about. So it also has huge environmental benefits. Livestock farming is devastating to our planet. It completely eats up our resources. Farmers really like it because they think it has, they'll make more money off livestock farming rather than growing fruits and vegetables, which has not proven to be true. So trees and land have been excavated to livestock farming, and it's causing topsoil erosion, which is really ruining our earth and damaging our resources. So my proposal states that I have 2 weeks to live as a vegan. No meat, no animal products, no milk, eggs, or butter or yogurt. I don't wear leather, I don't wear fur, and then I track how these lifestyle changes affect my sleeping patterns and energy levels. So the question I want to be answered is, will being a vegan create significant positive changes to my health? That's kind of like the broad scope of my investigation. So right off the bat, my family was super supportive. My brother, who I texted, these are conversations from them, I said, Michael, and he answered, Sarah. And I said, I'm going to be a vegan for a school project. What are your thoughts? He replied with, ha ha ha, dumb, we're fighting. Thanks, Mike. My friend Riley texted me after I told her I was becoming a vegan, and she said, but cheese is life. You're going to turn full vegan? Almond milk tastes like ass. Thanks, Rye. Great support. My uncle even went as far as to say, well, as a meatitarian, I think it's wrong that you're not considering the rights and feelings of fruits and vegetables that you're consuming. Thanks, Uncle Doug. But thankful for my mom. She completely puts up with all my wild decisions, all my impromptu veganism, lifestyle choices. She's just there with a catching mitt, basically. So she actually went out and bought me a whole bunch of vegan food, and I came home my first day of the challenge to vegan chili waiting on the stove for me. So she is a lifesaver. So these are two comparisons of my sleeping habits, which I tracked. So on the left here is at the beginning of the 2 weeks. So I got 6 hours and 57 minutes of sleep, and it was about 54% sleep quality, which wasn't the best. I woke up and I really did feel a little groggy, a little unrested. It wasn't the best sleep I've ever had. But I found this interesting. At the end of the 2 weeks, I actually had 8 hours and 9 minutes of sleep with 83% sleep quality. So you can see a bit of an increase. I don't know if that's completely related to being a vegan, but I did find that kind of interesting. Next is my energy and exercise habits. So I ran 4 kilometers in 30 minutes. This is my final test, but prior to that, which I forgot to include, I actually ran 4 kilometers in about 45 minutes. I'm not a long distance runner. I never have been. I am not huge into running, but there are significant increases to my energy and exercise levels. I did wake up feeling quite refreshed, quite energized most mornings. I found myself to be quite the morning person, which I don't know if my family loved, but I liked it. So what I learned is I really love cheese. I really missed it. The time and the detail it takes to become a vegan is extreme. You really need to put a lot of thought and effort into it. You also need to consider supplements and finding ways to substitute the nutrients and the vitamins that you're losing through meat and animal proteins. I was really inspired to try new recipes, though. That was really interesting to me. But I came to the conclusion that I could probably never be a vegan due to the fact that Pad Thai uses egg noodles. And as everybody knows, I'm obsessed with Pad Thai, so I don't think I could do it. So looking to the future, what am I learning? What am I going to continue to grow and to aspire to be? I'm actually a vegetarian again, because what this lifestyle project taught me is that I don't actually eat a lot of meat. I didn't miss it. I didn't crave it. I didn't want it. So, hey, no meat for me. Finding ways to eliminate environmental toll of livestock farms, that's going to be something I'm going to look into and kind of be interested in. That was a huge eye-opener in my research. I didn't really know those effects, so I'm going to look towards that. Eliminating milk from my diet. I don't miss milk. I still don't drink it. I'm really into soy milk, which I love. And then I'm going to continue to fight for the rights and beliefs and the humanity of animals, because I think they should be treated with the same love and respect that we as humans should treat each other with. And that is a vegan's choice. That is my TED Talk, and that is what I learned in the 2-week process of being a vegan. Thanks, guys.